Hello, Sarah here with the Harmonious Still, here to share with you another tip on how you guys can learn to work from home with small children and still feel like your mind is intact at the end of the day. So we're going to share with you our third tip today, which is all about how it's important for you to become best friends, and I mean best friends, with your blinders. Now, confession time, this one I struggle with on a daily basis. I want to make sure that I'm always being honest with you guys. And this one, I'm human. I do still struggle with this one because I will still feel as though there are some days where it's worse, there's some days where it's really good. But on days where it's bad, I feel as though I'm ignoring my homemaker aspect when I'm focusing on my business. And that's not correct thinking. We need to get rid of that type of thinking. If you're currently experiencing this issue, go ahead and connect with me. Let's talk, and we'll help figure out a way to help you understand that you're not ignoring that aspect of your life. You're simply prioritizing, and there's a big, big difference. We're taught that you can't just close the front door on that stack of dirty dishes or that overflowing basket of laundry or baskets of laundry, but here's the secret. You can. Crazy, right? Just as crazy as it sounds, just don't look. Don't look at it. Put the blinders on. What I mean by this is go into your workspace because you're prioritizing your income producing activities over your non-income producing activities. If you start your day first with your income producing activities and getting those out of the way, then you can spend the day focusing on that ever growing to-do list that has nothing to do with making you money. I'm sure many of you out there can relate because I know that there's a lot of times where I will go downstairs and I think to myself, didn't I just clean this house? Like, how did it get dirty again? How do I have 18 loads of laundry when I just finished putting up the clothes? How do I have all of my dishes in the sink when I just finished putting them away? Like, what the heck happened? Right? I mean, am I the only one who experiences this issue? But this is where, thankfully for me, I do have help on the days where I'm struggling with this. And my fiance will come in, who's also my business partner, and he'll step in and say, you know what? Don't worry about that. Ignore it. I will take care of this if you go take care of the income producing activity, which is a big help. And for those of you who have help, but maybe you're not utilizing it, or for those of you who are working from home solo and you don't have help, don't worry. We're going to be touching base on both of these and how you can learn to manage working from home on both ends of that spectrum. We'll be discussing that in a couple of videos coming up very soon, so you want to stay tuned for those. But I just want to reiterate the fact why blinders are so important because, from personal experience, guys, if you don't do this, if you don't practice putting on the blinders and completing your income producing activities first, your day will be filled. And I mean, not from your kids, but from you. They'll be filled with fits and false starts. There's plenty of times where I will start my day with the non-income producing household activities first, and then I will get so frazzled and stressed and angry, and I'll feel so much pressure because now I feel like I only have X amount of time to get my work stuff done, when in reality that was never the case. If I had just switched my priorities around and completed my income producing activities first by putting on my blinders, I wouldn't be in this predicament. And like I said, this is a predicament I go through quite often because I'm stubborn and I like to learn things the hard way. But on days where I ignore my natural habit and I do stick to this advice, my days are smooth sailing. So I want to encourage you to listen to this advice. Don't be like me and learn the hard way, and take advantage of putting on blinders and focusing on your income producing activities for your business first before anything else with your home. The groceries, that can wait. Laundry, that can wait. Dishes, that can definitely wait. That's my third tip for you guys. It has been very beneficial to me, especially on days that I actually use it. So I want to make sure that if you've watched this video and you found this tip helpful, feel free to leave your comments and thoughts below. We love hearing from you guys and connecting with you. If you have any advice on how you can really solidify this habit that you would like our viewers to hear, again, feel free to leave them in the thoughts and comments below. You want to make sure that you stay tuned for the next upcoming videos because we're going to be discussing some very important and very valuable tips for those of you who have help but aren't utilizing it, and for those of you who don't have help, how you can both on both ends, still manage your work life and be as productive as you possibly can. So you want to stay tuned. They're going to be very helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in. I very much appreciate you guys showing up today. I hope that these were of help to you. Feel free to connect with me on Facebook, and I will see you guys on the next video.